All right, today we are diving into this really cool idea called business yoga. And no, it's not about doing a downward dog at your desk. It's about completely transforming how you show up to your work. We're going to uncover the art of aligned action and how to move from a place of pressure to one of real purpose.
So, let's start with a word you probably know, asana. Now, for most of us, that word brings up an image of a physical yoga pose, right? Something you hold on a mat. And you're not wrong. The official definition is a posture that is both steady and comfortable. Hang on to those two words. They're going to be the key to everything today.
But here's where it gets really interesting. What if we took that idea, a steady and comfortable posture, and just lifted it right off of the yoga mat and brought it into our work? What if your true posture isn't how you sit or stand, but how you hold yourself mentally and emotionally through every meeting, every decision, every single day?
So in this whole philosophy of business yoga, asana is so much more than just a physical shape. It's our stance in the world of action. It's all about how we hold ourselves when we're navigating a tough challenge, leading a team, or, just trying to get through our to-do list.
You see, the goal of any asana, whether you're on the mat or in the office, is to find that perfect balance between effort and ease. So take a second and ask yourself, is your approach to work totally imbalanced? Is it all driven by tension and just constantly reacting? Or is it aligned? Is it grounded, intentional, and aware? Because making that shift from one state to the other, well, it changes absolutely everything.
So what happens when our business posture is out of whack? Well, just like holding a really difficult yoga pose the wrong way, there's a cost, there's a downside. Let's dig into what that misalignment actually looks and feels like in our professional lives. I mean, think about it. That physical strain, the instability, the fatigue you'd feel in some wobbly yoga pose, that is a perfect mirror for the mental exhaustion, the emotional burnout, and that frustrating loss of clarity we feel when our work is misaligned. It's the exact same principle, just in a professional context. That feeling of burnout, it's not random. It often starts right here.
Okay, so we've definitely seen the problem. But the good news is there's a really clear path to a solution. And it's all about shifting from just doing things to doing them with awareness. This is how we start to build a more aligned and, honestly, a more effective business asana. And the process is actually pretty simple, but it's profound. It all starts with a pause. You prepare, and you align your intention before you even act. From there, you ground your energy. Shifting out of that frantic, rushed feeling into a state of focused readiness. And only then do you engage, bringing your full awareness to what you're doing. So without that intentional pause, our actions are basically just compulsions. We're just reacting to emails, to deadlines, to pressure. But when we bring awareness into the picture, that same action becomes intentional. It's the difference between being a pinball, just getting knocked around by demands, and being the player, right? Calmly in control of the game.
Practicing this kind of steady, intentional action, it goes way deeper than just productivity hacks. It teaches us some really profound lessons about our whole relationship with work. It's not just about what gets done. It's about what the work does to us in the process. The source material really puts it perfectly. Sustainability comes when we find that right balance between effort and ease. Think about it. When we operate purely from pressure and force, all we're doing is creating resistance and friction. But when we find that sweet spot, our work just develops this natural flow. It stops feeling like a constant uphill battle. Oh, I love this next idea. In business, we get so obsessed with the final outcome, don't we? But as the source reminds us, the real goal isn't achieving the most advanced pose, it's about being fully present in the pose we're in right now. When we're truly present in the process, we listen better, we make more thoughtful decisions, and we build stronger relationships along the way. This whole practice of holding a steady posture is also like holding up a mirror to yourself. It's a powerful tool for self-observation. It allows us to finally see our own patterns. Where do we hold tension? When do we tend to react out of fear instead of responding from a place of clarity? Just becoming aware of these habits, that is the first and most critical step to changing them. So what's the real-world payoff for all this inner work? I mean, why should we even bother cultivating an aligned business asana? Let's bring it all together and look at the actual, tangible benefits of this approach.
And this is so crucial to understand. This is not another productivity hack to cram more stuff into your day. Not at all. This is a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about moving your focus from the quantity of your actions to the quality of your awareness within those actions. And when you make that shift, man, the results are powerful.
You gain stability, even when things get crazy. You find much greater clarity in your decisions. You start to operate with a sense of ease instead of that constant pressure. And your work becomes genuinely more fulfilling because your actions are finally truly aligned with your deeper values.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. Take an honest look at how you're holding yourself in your work right now. Is it a heavy burden you feel like you have to carry every day? Or is it becoming a true expression of your intention? Because as we've seen today, the choice isn't really in what you do, but in the posture you hold while you do it.